Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one.
Yes, sir. We back with another one. Hold on.
Another one.
Yeah, we back with another one. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here. We are day 17 morning, day 17 morning. And saying the word morning is always interesting to me. So I like to say rise and shine. I probably should have changed it to that, but we're at day 17 now. So I'm gonna leave it at where it's at. Because morning is like your morning. I always think of like a funeral or something like that. But we nonetheless, we are on day 17. Today, my message is food for the soul. A lot of times, of course, food is delicious. We all love it. We all need it. We all want it. But when do you feed your soul? When do you feed your energy? We know that energy is driving this whole thing. It's what, makes the body go. But when do you feed your energy? When do you actually connect, with the most high and feed that? So today is food for the soul. Food for the soul. That's the message that I want you guys to have today. Are you doing things that are conducive for your energy? And be aware of it. So after we get done doing the energy strengthening day, and again, whether you do 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, give Caesar what is Caesar's, but give God's what is God's. And today we're going to be about food for the soul. We got a decent audience in here. I wasn't expecting that. So shout out to everybody that's here. And again, my channel is an open mic. And what I'm here is for a spiritual tip. We'll talk about some different topics, but I want to get to know you as the individual. My talent, my niche is to be able to observe all things with no opinion and to be able to convey that and share that with the world. So welcome to the channel. All the glory to the Most High. And if you guys are new to the channel, you're picking up at day 17. What I'm doing is I'm doing energy strengthening, a silent prayer, if you will, on a day-to-day basis, morning and night, showing and proving how to lay the spiritual foundation in order to stay connected with God at all times and to also overcome your anger. Within that, we observe going to forgive our mother for what she has done to us. And I broke this down on a previous stream, how in the womb for the first 8 to 10 months, when you're being created within the womb, how that affected your energy, how that gave you anger, and now you're off track. So what we're doing within these 30 days, and I call it a monk mode, if you will, I refrain away from like coffee, trying to use swear words, trying to, going into lust, wine, chocolate, different vices that you see that a lot of times that you can't live without. So in the month of September is really important because it's considered the Virgo month, aka the Virgin. So we try to, embody that energy and act in that way. So that way we walk lock and step with the Most High. But doing this energy strengthening is slowing you down enough. And let me give my example again. This is your body. This right here is your body. Oh, I can't stand showing that finger because I figured I never quite healed properly. And then this is your soul. So when you're doing the energy strengthening, you and the Father become one. You and the Father are one. And this is what our older brother Yeshua meant, better known as Jesus or Jesus. This is what he meant by me and my Father are one. He had done enough of the spiritual works to where he had slowed down enough to where his soul had combined with his body. And then that energy that's within us and above us is going to lead you and guide you the way. This is vital, especially for men. We're making booty our God. We're making money our God. We're making so-called power our God. But when do we make the real God our God? And what did our Father say? He said, be still and know that I am God. My children will know me by a voiceless voice from within. This is what the energy strengthening is. Also, we're supposed to pray without ceasing. Now, I'm not a religious person, so truth is truth. I don't care if a man underneath a bridge told us truth. It's still truth. So that is truth. If someone has a better way in order to connect with the Most High and be led by the Most High, better than doing energy strengthening, this is what my channel is for. We're supposed to fellowship. And remember, fellowship is just two or more. Two or more. So even if you had a man, once again, underneath a bridge, fellowship with him, you can converse with women, but never fellowship with women. And when men do fellowship, we are supposed to correct and edify one another. Iron sharpens iron. So that's why we need to fellowship with our fellow man. But again, if he has the spirit of his mother, then you just, say your piece and keep it moving. So when you're out here today, this is just, something to observe, something to sip on. something to smoke on. When you're out here in your daily life today, say, are these things food for my soul? Are these things actually taken away from me? Be very aware of that. Just be very aware of it. And again, of ourselves, we know nothing, and of ourselves, we can do nothing. So awareness is the key. Awareness is the goal. And that's exactly what we're doing with the energy strengthening. So I would encourage you, my brothers, my sisters, this is the path. This is the way. This is why I wear the mailman suit. I'm just here to deliver that message. If you disagree with me, get in the comments. If you agree with me, get in the comments. I'm glad that people are here. I'm glad that people are actually watching this message. And it's enough to just say, hey, I'm watching it. I'm listening. Let me hit you out with my soundbite. And if you're new to my channel, just bear with me on this one. But this is what it's really about.
Talk is cheap, motherfucker.
Faith without works is dead. Faith without works is dead. So at some point, you can wait in the water all you want. You can wait for Jesus to come down through the clouds on, cloud steps, or you can do something about it in the meanwhile. If he comes back, that's great. If he doesn't come back, stay ready so that way you don't have to get ready. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So everybody has to carry their cross. The hell that's inside of me is the hell that's inside of you. That's the hell that's inside of all of us. All of us have the thoughts, and we are not the thoughts. We don't know where they came from. We don't know where they went. So you just want to be aware of that. And you just want to observe them. With that being said, it's time to do the energy strengthening, day 17 morning. And again, I'm going to show and prove all month. If you are new here, go back to day 1. You'll be able to see that I did the energy strengthening that day, morning and night, leading all the way up to today. And the reason I want to show and prove, so that way when I get more in depth as far as, me out here and, fellowshipping with people, me out here delivering the message, when I get more in depth, I can always refer back to September of 2025, where it's actually recorded, it's on wax to say, hey, look, I'm not just talking about it, I'm living it. All right, so let's get our timer set. Let's get right into it. We had a decent crowd. I don't know where everybody went. I don't know where everybody came from, but I appreciate you guys once again for watching. All right, always set your timer for a minute more than what you need, because you want to get into your prayer closet, which is to get in a comfortable position where you can observe and be aware. And sometimes a comfortable position might not be so comfortable. Sometimes it's just sitting up in your bed. Sometimes it's in the bathroom, getting 2-3 minutes so that way you can slow down and bring some clarity to your life and bring some awareness to your life. Sometimes it's, in your car, wherever you give Caesar what is Caesar's, which means pay your taxes, be a productive member of society, obey by the laws of the land, which govern the lawless and give us a productive societies, but then also give God what is God's, which is to be still and be with the Father, so that way we can be brought into this awareness and then act accordingly. But always set your timer for a minute more than what you need, so that way it gives you enough time to set up and to actually get into it. Typically, it takes about a minute or two is until the awareness starts to happen. And what you want to be aware of is the things that are going on around you, the things that are going within you. This is what's going to feed your soul. This is what's going to improve your energy, is the awareness. That is the food. All right. With that being said, I'm going to sit in this chair behind me. I'm going to get this chair out the way. And how you do the energy strengthening, if you are new to the channel, is you simply turn your hands over like so. Let me get that off the screen. You turn your hands over like so. You tilt your head slightly. You feel a natural focus in between your eyebrows. The reason that we turn our hands over is it elongates the diaphragm, so that way you can get more oxygen to the brain. So as the thoughts get more intense, it will allow you to be more still. Try to sit as still as possible, with your spine as straight as possible. And the spine is the axis to the universe. It controls all nerve and facilitates all activities of the body. That's why if your spine is damaged, there's no way you're going to be able to survive. So the spine being straight while you're doing the energy strengthening is extremely important. All right, but let's get into it. I got my timer set. Hopefully you got your timer set. Again, it's a minute more than what you can handle. So if it's 2 minutes you want to do the energy strengthening for, set it for 3. If it's 5 minutes, set it for 6, so forth and so on. All right, let's go. Shift this camera just a little bit. And afterwards, let me know what you see while you're doing the energy strengthening. All right. Bear with me 1 second, y'all. All right, ready to go. Get these sunglasses off. And again, we'll chat for a few minutes when this is over. Let me know what you see. Just breathe. Nice. So if you're new here, that's how you do the energy strengthening. Let me fix my camera. That's how you feed the soul. Energy strengthening is always amazing, but today was extra amazing. There's a lot of birds chirping outside. My stomach was rumbling, so I was able to lock in on those things, and it helps aid in the awareness. So when I first started doing energy strengthening, I saw those things as impeding. Oh, I needed to be quiet with some Zen music and blah 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 blah. No, those things help bring up the awareness because they're happening in the present moment. So you could definitely and not don't cling to anything. Don't cling to anything. But because if you say that you're the mind, if you say that you're the body, those things will surely fail you. But they are nice to, extra amazing because again, energy strengthening is always amazing. But this was extra amazing today because I can notice those things in the present moment. The bird chirping, my stomach rumbling, those type of things are happening in the present moment. And again, the mind can only show you three things: the past, the future, and imagination. But while you're out and about today, again, just notice if the things are that you're doing are if they're food for your soul. And if you guys have any questions, because I got a decent little audience in here, so if you guys do have any questions, definitely this is always an open mic. This is a fellowship. You come here to be the church. I'm not a preacher pimp. I'm not religious. I'm just someone who has done a number of spiritual works for an extended time frame, and all I'm looking to do is just a fellowship with my brothers and to converse with my sisters. So if you have anything that's on your heart, this is a place where you could do it at. Absolutely no judgment here because judgment is hate, and we don't deal with that here. So if you have anything you want to, get off your heart, hey, I can't go to my mom and forgive her for what she's done to me. Hey, I can't go to my father because he was not there for me. This is the place to do it where you could be the church. Not where I'm just going to throw Bible verses at you and then tell you what God said when, God should just say it to you directly. So let's give that a quick minute, but let me clap it up for everybody that is here or anybody that will watch on the replay. I appreciate you checking out the channel, and I appreciate you being here to fellowship with me. But I'll give it about another minute or so if anyone does have any questions. Also, if you do appreciate the work, I do got to do a shameless grift here, just because I would like to do this, full time. So if I get to a certain number, as far as donations, and you can also see more donations on my channel. I only accept Cash App or Apple Pay, and $1 here, $2 there. It goes a long way as far as getting me to the goal. So that way I can do this more often, and we can, have a silent revolution, which is the revolution from within. But if you do donate, you're gonna see your boy like this. All right, but I appreciate you guys for watching. Shout out to you. Be aware throughout. Let me get that banner off the screen, but stay with it, stay with it, stay with it, stay with it. Let me check and see if I did get any donations really quick before I go, because all donations will be read on screen. All comments will be read on screen. So that's a part of it, and that just helps other people out, as far as the fellowship or conversing. And nada, but that's all good. That's all good. I appreciate you guys for watching. But if I stay any longer, I have to charge you. Peace.